I go from 22 straight losses to consistent profitability. That's the story I'm going to share with you today. And the most important part is at the last, so you won't want to miss a second of this video. This is my story that has helped me to generate thousands of dollars from the market. So let's get right into it. I started trading in February 2020. And you know the typical story, IML. I started out with IML and I signed up for 1 month. And then I realized it was all recruiting and less trading. So I wasn't interested because I didn't want to do any recruiting part. I was saying, well, if I could use my phone and the internet and make money, sign me up. That's what I want to do. I didn't want to do the recruiting part. So I signed up, got into IML, got in the group, and then I realized, no, that's not me. So I only paid for 1 month. And then I started putting in some money that I had from my savings and trading. And I win a couple cents at first. Then it was just losing. And until July, I made some money. I remember I brought our account from $70 to over $700. And I withdrew $107. I'm going to put a screenshot here. And I felt so elated because I said, yes, now I know what to do. And you know what happened after that? I blew that entire account and then we loaded again. And because at that time it was me and one of my friends who were trading. And ever since I made that money in July of 2020, I never made a next profit for over 3 more years. All I was doing was taking loss. I never withdrew any profit until over 3 years. But let me give you some story of what happened in between. In February of 2022, because my girlfriend was pregnant at the time with my daughter, and I remember right the week before she was born, I was laying down and I was saying, I had a negative bank account. I remember that time I had a negative bank account, but I had, I think, $250 in an account. And I was saying, this is my moment now. And like, I sat there and tears just started to flow down my eyes because I'm saying, oh, my daughter is coming in the world and I won't be able to provide for her. So that hit me in the moment. Like, I felt so bad, not making any profits, nobody believing in you. I felt all the pressure. That was the moment I knew that the weight of the world on your shoulder is a real thing, because I felt it in that moment. And I was saying, oh, so many people are depending on me and I'm not being able to provide for them. So that hit me hard, and I said, I'm never giving up, no matter what. That time was the time I said, I'm going to really take it serious and I'm never, ever going to stop until I make consistent profits from the market. Because ever since I started, I always had one goal, and that one goal was to say, if I could make $1,000 a day, then I would live a good life, because I'm in Jamaica, so that would be a good conversion, I would say. So that was always my goal ever since I started. But back to the story now. That time I said, whoa. And I remember I made a video too, a screen recording with a negative bank account and the money in my account and in my trading account, and I was saying, I have to do something with this. And of course, nothing was done with it, but that was the moment I drew a line in the sand and said, I'm willing to die behind this until I make it out in trading. So I kept going, and I started studying more. My friend gave me a course and I started to get better and better, but I still was not making money until of August of 2023. That's when I started to make some money and withdraw profits from the market. And there's a lot of the story in between, but anyone going through anything, I want to tell you that no matter how hard the situation is, no matter how hard the journey is, just always continue, never give up. But the 22 losses part, yes, that part, before I had the breakthrough where I made consistent profitability, I had 22 losses back to back. I started losing so much, like I started to laugh at this point, because I'm saying, how can I be doing the thing that I was studying and practicing and still losing so much? 22 times back to back. And then after that now, it's like it was building resilience in me. So I started to laugh until the losses meant nothing at all to me. And then after that month, that was in May of 2023. And then in August now, in July, I started making some profits. And then in August now, I made my second withdrawal now of $100. I can never forget that. So I just want to tell you, if you're on a journey, no matter how tough it is, no matter how hard it is, if nobody believes in you, no matter the circumstances, you can overcome it, you can rise above it. So just keep pushing, practicing, getting better, and never give up on trading. So that's my story I want to share. There's a lot more in between, but that's just a quick synopsis of the story. So remember, if you want to get results like this, remember, drop a like, comment, and share your story in the section, and stay tuned for the next future video. And remember, Gold Mansion, because really, is there another option?